Hello everyone. The purpose of this video is to show you how to do the ETL process using a data file, Visual Studio, and SQL Server. I'm going to give you a brief outline, and then I'll give you detailed instruction demo on each of the three parts. So in order to do the ETL, which is the first one of the three tools that we have for data warehousing, stands for extract, transform, and load. The extract portion sometimes is very tricky and difficult because not all organizations know where the data is located. But we're not going to imitate those situations. I am simply going to give you a file. And you can download this file from the Blackboard. Okay. And once you download it, so that'll be the easiest part, right, for our simulation here. You need to transform that file and prepare the file to be loaded. And then we'll do that. And then you'll load that file onto a data warehousing. So this portion may take the most amount of time and effort in this exercise. In here, you'll need to set up a database in SQL Server to stage the data. And then you will use the Visual Studio to actually upload the data in SQL Server staging area that you just prepared. And then you need to finish by making that table or tables or whatever the data is uploaded actually into a working set of tables. We'll just do a one file ending up with one table. But that's the brief outline, and I'd like you to keep this in mind as I demo it. If this demo is taking too long, then I will show you only parts, and then I'll create separate videos for the subsequent portions. So let me move this out of the way. As I said, I am going to give you the file, so you will need to download it from Blackboard. But before you download it on your desktop, I'd like you to create these four folders: original file, prepared file, load file, anomalies data, and then SQL script. And go to the Blackboard and download the file, say Excel spreadsheet in CSV format, and download it onto your download folder, and then move it into this original file. So if I open it, it is already downloaded here. So, and it is a CSV file format. What I'd like you to do is to actually copy this file and put it into the prepared file. I already copied it down here. So let me arrange it a little bit here. And so in the original file, I have this file that I downloaded. In the prepared file folder, I have the copy of the file here. And this is the area that will be making the transformation. You typically would want to keep the original file as is, just in case that your company needs it. So you don't work on the file that is extracted in from this folder. You always copy it over to another file folder and then work out of there. And when this is ready to be loaded, then you want to save your file into this load file folder. And as you can see, there's nothing here because we didn't process anything, or well, we're not ready to load. So whatever folder file that you end up in here is the one that you're going to submit as part of this ETL assignment. You also want to have a anomalies data folder, and in here this is where the bad data is going to go. In our exercise there won't be any, but typically there would be a folder like that. The SQL script is a script that I'm providing for you that you can download from Blackboard, and you want to keep all your SQL scripts in one place, and we are going to use them throughout. So I'm going to get rid of these guys here and have just the prepared file here. Okay. While there are many transformations that we may need to do, we're going to do only one of a typical, which is a data types. So I'd like you to open a Excel sheet, open a empty Excel sheet, and I'd like you to go to the data and get the data from a file, text CSV. You'll need to go find that file you downloaded. I think I put it on desktop here. Prepare the file, and there it is. Okay, say import. You want to make sure that the delimiter is the comma and the data looks okay, nothing unusual, they are readable. Just click on the load. Your actual wizard may be a little bit different, but you want to load them with the comma delimiter as it should be. So as you can see, here's the data. And basically what you want to do, I guess what I'm going to ask you, to make all this a number, number, text, and a number. Okay, so you could do that by click on the column, go to the data, and click on text to columns. Make sure it is delimited. Make sure the data is readable. Click on next. Tab, next. And then this looks okay. Finish. So you just need to do the same thing and just make sure that things look okay. Click on this one, data, text column, that looks okay. Looks okay. Okay, finish. Same thing here. Looks okay. Finish. Same thing here. Nothing unusual. There shouldn't be. Okay. Now we need to do a so click on the first column, right click on the first column, click on the format cells, choose numbers, and say OK. Same thing for the other one. Right click on it, format cells, numbers, OK. Click, right click, format cells, number, OK. Right click on this one, format cells, number, OK. This one, right click, format cells, and choose text and say OK. All the numbers, text for this one. Now let's save this a file as CSV. So I'm going to browse, go to the desktop. Here's the prepared file folder, and I'm going to save it as a CSV. It's already there, so I'm going to pick it and I'm going to write it over. Okay. Exist, replace it, yes. Say OK. And that's it. So I can close this. Close, exit. Now we need to copy this file and move it into the load file. Okay, and you can keep this one if you want. Doesn't really matter. So here's the file that that we are ready to load. So I want you to upload and submit this file as part of the assignment. So this concludes the extract, which is not a lot, the transformation portion, and I'll have another video to show you how to actually load. Bye for now.